Hello and welcome back to the Travel Lounge. We're sitting down here tying flies today. I'm gonna start off with my ant, JoJo's Royal Ant. I came up with this fly about 2003, before Big Sky Anglers was started, which was in 04. And this fly has kind of made a couple little transitions. It's changed a little bit here and there, but yeah, started tying this thing in probably July. I usually start fishing ants in July and needed to find an ant that could float and fish a nymph off the back from time to time. But more and more I fish single drives on the Madison. Come late July and August, they just get a better drift. So we're going to start off with a model 7000 size 14 from MFC. You could also use a 100 from Tiemco and a 14. Thread, I'm going to use, that's 6/0, I think. Yep, 6/0 from MFC. You could also use 6/0 uni thread. I use black. If you don't have black, you can use a lot of different colors, but I tend to use black as a base color for this. So we'll thread the hook here all the way back. For a tail, I use sparkle yarn, sparkle emergent yarn from Hairline. That's brown, black. I'm going to use black for this one. I got a little hunk here already. I like the pinch method. I use that a lot. You'll probably hear me say that. I pinch that in, wrap it forward, wrap it back. Now for the length of the tail, ants don't have tails, but they definitely float a lot better on the Madison. So I use it from about the point of the hook to the eye of the hook is about the length of the tail. I clip that. Foam. I like to use brown foam for all my ants. This is 2 millimeter brown foam. I pre-cut a whole bunch of these, just like that. That's probably 1/8 of an inch wide. Again, that pinch method. Pinch that in, hold it there. Tie it forward, tie it down. Okay, dubbing. I love ice dubbing for this fly. It's where it gets the royal name, that red and black. Start off, we'll tease a little bit of this out of the package. Might as well just take those off anymore. Used to not have to take my glasses off. Now I do. So we'll tease that in there. Get a little grease from your nose, that kind of helps. Probably doesn't help with the situation at hand right now, but tie that in, fold that foam over. Again, that pinch method, super handy. Bring that down. I always wrap back towards the dubbing ball. Helps give a nice segmentation. And wrapping forward. Next, I tie my wing in. We're going to use widow's web. You can use white widow's web. You can use light tan if you wanted to. Smoke also works from time to time. And I like the light tan or the white. It's a very easy fly to see in all light conditions. A buddy of mine calls that the geezer pleaser wing. It's great. So get those butts trimmed nice and tight. Pinch that in there. Tie that back towards the red dubbing ball. For length, I come back a little ways. If you wanted to measure, you could go back to the tail and then come forward and cut. And if that's a little long, you can always trim that in the field, or maybe we'll trim it at the end. Legs, I use the Bard Sexy Floss legs, which I cannot find. Right there. MFC barred sexy floss, tan small. I pre-cut a bunch of these. They're about 1 inch long. If I need to trim them, I'll do so. I Madam X those legs. Get a handful of wraps here. You got to be careful if you over wrap one way or another way. It'll make those Madam X legs flare out kind of foolishly and won't look quite right. We'll end up gluing that here in a minute. Okay, and then you wrap forward, build a little base, grab your black ice dubbing, tease a little bit out. Like I said before, I've used this fly all over the place. About 7 or 8 years ago, I took it down to, probably a little too much. I took it down to Argentina. I was fishing the Mijeo. We were at San Alberto and pulled this fly out and was fishing with a longtime guy down there by the name of Gustavo. And he was fishing with one of our clients, and I came up and whipped out this size 14 fly. He said it was too big, and I threw it over a fish that wasn't eating very well, and that fish moved about 3 feet and ate the fly, and now Gustavo ties this fly. So it works everywhere. Works on Cutthroat, works on the Missouri, Madison, Henry's Fork. I'm a double whip finish kind of guy. There you have it. So we're going to put a little glue in here. I like this head cement. I always turn that fly, then I can get that nice and tight in there. Gotta be a little bit careful. Don't overdress the glue. It'll make the rubber legs kind of fall apart from time to time. So there you go, JoJo's ant.